Just Foa. Hey there. I'm a UX designer and researcher from Brooklyn, New York. Okay. Sarah Klein. Okay. Sarah Clayton, UX designer based in Seattle. Okay. Hi, I'm Emily K. Watson, a digital product designer living and working in the Bay Area of California. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm an experience and interaction designer based in Melbourne. Freelance user interface with focus on user experience. Okay. My name is Clement. I'm a product. Okay. Hello, I'm Drake. I'm a UX designer based in Milan. Nice to meet you. Okay. Hello, I create products and user experiences. Okay. Dan Shilov, product designer. I'm a full stack designer with over 6 years of work experience across the product development cycle. Hi, I'm Neil, a multidisciplinary designer who likes to code. I'm currently available for freelance and full-time opportunities. I'm Aaron Bracco, a full stack designer. Okay. Daniel Kaufman, designer and maker. All these portfolios look the same. So how can you make yours stand out? Design critiques are subjective. I just want to point out that these are just my personal thoughts on portfolio sites today. If your portfolio site is featured in this video, take this feedback with a grain of salt. And please know that I'm just trying to help you and others become better at what you do. Now, with that being said, every design project should start with a story first before selling something. Take TV commercials, for example. You can see TV commercials like on random Saturday afternoons, and they say like, oh, Sunday, we're having a giant used car tent sale. Come over now and buy some cars. But those aren't the commercials that really intrigue us, that really sell to us. Because as humans, we listen to stories. The best commercials that you usually watch are the ones during the Super Bowl. The reason why we watch those is because those are just short films. Those short films have great stories that are usually very deep or very funny. And all those short films, again, start with the story first, and then at the very last 5 seconds or so, they tell you about the brand and what they're selling. And that's the same thing you should be doing with your portfolio sites. You have a small amount of time to tell your story, and at the very end, sell your personal brand. So don't immediately go into Sketch and start making your portfolio site. Instead, start with a pen and paper or Google Docs or something and start writing your story. Your story starts with how you became a designer. Or you can write about that first magical moment when you thought, yeah, I'm gonna do this as a career. I wanna be a designer. And also write about what keeps you in this game. Digital design is evolving every day. You have new gadgets coming out every day. You have new types of code and new design trends that are happening all the time. What keeps you in this game? Everyone has a unique story, so write yours down. When you have this story written out, crush that into 2 paragraphs. And that becomes your about page. Then crush those 2 paragraphs into 1 or 2 sentences. And that becomes your homepage copy. Okay, next. Take a nice headshot. Your portfolio site is that first handshake. You don't want to hide behind a piece of paper with your name on it. You want to show your face and who you are to that person you're shaking hands with. So take a good headshot and put that on your homepage. Because you're not just a name. You're not just a title. You are a human with skills. Then lastly, get all of your work assets ready. Make sure you have screenshots, you have some case studies, testimonials would be nice, because just showing screenshots or just telling people what you've done isn't enough. Show them your journey. Show them why you love doing this type of work. After all that, it's then time to design, which is the hardest part. Just know when you're designing your site, just keep at it. You will always be your own worst critic. So just go out there, put out your designs, ask for feedback, and keep at it. All right, with those tips, let's go back and look at those portfolio sites I quickly glossed over in the intro. So here with Jess's portfolio site, it's that basic grid layout, and there's not really her story. Okay, not even a headshot of her. Here with Sarah, there's no story, there's no headshot. She's a logo and a name, and here's some work on that same grid layout. And then this one, you have a headshot, but it's kind of dark. Maybe brighten that up. and not sure where your story is. But yeah, if I click on about, this is her story right here. And if I quickly glance, it's, it's not really a story. She's just telling what she has done. Then we go to Emily, and again, no headshot. There's no story to this. But usually the stories are hidden in the about pages. And so if I go here, I love creating products that make a positive difference. I also love taking walks and drinking tea. My superpower is self-awareness, and my Achilles here is sleeping past 7 a.m. So this is cute. I would put this whole thing on the homepage. Or if anything, I love creating products that make a positive difference. Boom, right there. That's your homepage copy. This person, Alex, it's the same thing. So it's always the same thing over and over. And then there was one that I saw. I think it was Drake. If I go to Drake, see, he has a nice headshot. Why isn't that on the homepage? Improving experiences through research, empathy, and simplicity. Boom, right there. That could definitely be on the homepage. It shouldn't be hidden. Tell us your story. Let me see here. Let me go. I think it's Aaron. No, not Aaron. Okay, I think when Niels. Right here. No. Okay, so. No. Where is it? Is it you? No, Dan, not you. There's someone else. I think there's. See, now this person, he's a speaker. This would have been nice on his homepage. Like, look at, there's a lot of space right here on the left that he could add copy on top of, maybe blur the audience out a bit and then put copy on top. But yeah, right here, it's hidden. His story is right here, hidden in his philosophy. What gets me up each morning is knowing the design I create today is better than the design I created yesterday. Right there. It's so good. That should be on the homepage, because that's that first handshake, and it's like, whoa, okay, I'm in. You're a speaker, and this is your philosophy. Yeah, let's talk. Here are two designers that asked me to look at their work-in-progress portfolio sites. The first designer is named Heba. She's a product designer from San Diego. Again, this is a work in progress, and it just shows, again, Heba, product designer. Now, the first thing I like about this is that this is a very unique headshot. This is a real photo of her, but she edited it so you can focus on this design style. And this headshot really is unique, so it really stands out right away. But when I look at the copy, it doesn't stand out. It's just like everyone else's copy, okay? I focus on building intuitive products. I've been a student of design for the past 12 years. I'm passionate about creative problem solving and look forward enhancing the user experience through clever and fun interfaces using the skills and experience I have acquired thus far. Very straightforward. When I go to her old portfolio site on the About page, it says the same thing right here, but this second paragraph is what really intrigues me. My designs are inspired by the unusual and weird, but I embrace being different. I love learning about people, their culture, and how they interact with one another. Boom, right there. That's her story. That's her real story. Not this part, this part, all right? So I told her, why not just put this part right here? Inspired by the unusual and weird. And then the second line could be, I love learning about people, their culture, and how they interact with one another. Boom. That tells the story of her headshot right here, and it makes her stand out with as few words as possible. Okay, the second portfolio site I'm going to review is by a product designer named Juan, whom I met in the Designership Slack channel. Now, this is Juan's portfolio site. So we got Juan Valera, product designer. Hey there, I'm Juan. No story. No headshot. It looks the same like all the other portfolios out there. I would really suggest at adding your story, why people should get to know you more. And last tip I want to give you, Juan, is when I look at your work, you're making me go to a completely different website that's not your brand. You're making me go to medium.com to read the full case story. Why not just copy and paste it into your own portfolio site so it stays within your brand? Having your case study on 2 different sites doesn't really hurt, right? So those are my thoughts on portfolio sites. Make yours stand out. If you have any thoughts on this video, leave your comments below, and we'll meet again in the next one. See ya.